steps, you're just actually supposed to, when you do this, you're just supposed to give you the day. Is it because it's also from as date? Okay. Let me see something. Equal to month. Close bracket, enter. Okay, I get the point. So since the month is a number, your data type should be formatted as number, not as date. You understand? So let's autofill. So these are the various months. You can see now this is May 11, this is June. We don't want these more points for month. Give us the name of the month. But I actually want to get the I don't know if it's possible to get the text. It's not going to give it. No, it's not going to give it. So this one wants me to do a pivot table. I don't want to do a pivot table now. Let me not overrun. Let's just extract. We'll come back to even we're doing pivot tables. I know this is what for pivot table, when you use your date, you can extract your month, your quarter, everything from it. But for now, let's just do it manually. So I want to just demonstrate the chart. So I can write January, February, March. This other customer came again in February was a different customer. March was March again. Many customers came in March. Just give an example. You can have this. So you want to see the month that you had the highest sales. So you can just have this. Then you have the revenue. And this revenue, maybe dollars. Then, all right, we can put our line graph now. Insert, you can choose recommended chart if you don't really know which one. You choose your line graph and take OK. So you can begin to visualize when you can use this line graph. Is it for your business? Is it for the students? You can it must be time. You must be tracking something over time. If you are using it for a class, you should be tracking maybe the progress of your students over time. Maybe you have the various tests, and then you have the various students' names and their marks. And then you can plot it like this. You always see you can plot the student's name by their progress, or you plot the student how would I even go? Maybe you can still go anyway. If you can plot 2 line graphs. But if you want to plot it for marks, I'm not thinking about Mr. Jodene, whom I want to use it for, or Nobet, whom I want to use it for teaching. I'll reflect on that, because now you have the various sequences, first sequence, sequence, test sequence, and then you have the marks, and then you see the students' names. Yeah, so I'll reflect on that. Maybe tomorrow we'll look at how to plot that one. Because that's 3, right? Here is just 2, just the month, and then you have the revenue. And you can see format this as we did last time. You can come to this plus, you remove the chart title, you can add data labels to actually see the money. As you see, you can also remove these small lines here, grid lines. You can remove them. Then you can plot your x-axis. Its label is not really visible. So if I click on this month, I right click, I come to format axis, and I take this color basket here. I take line, come to solid line, and I choose black. Okay, black is already there. See that my x-axis has come. I right click here. I click here first. Right click, come to format axis. Take this basket. Take solid line. Black is already there. I have my x my y-axis. Now they don't have labels, so you need to label the axis. I come out to this plus and I come and click on the axis titles. Click on axis titles. See that you have now axis titles, so you can double click and double click it. Double click inside, you see what is there, and you type. So I can type month. I come here, I double click, I delete what is there, and I type revenue. In this way, your graph has title. You can change the gray color to black by right clicking on outside. Come here and click automatic. You can also change the font. You can just format it and increase the font size. You see, you can increase the font size. You can make it long, right? You can make it really long. You can make it this long. Okay. You can even make it tall. Just drop down. Yeah, so you can even change the font. It's Calibri. You can change it and take any font that you like by using right click. And I'm not even seeing anything. Is it changing? I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing the difference. So if you want to bring back the grid lines, normally when you put these data labels, there's no need putting grid lines again, because somebody will just see that February was $7,819. If you don't put these data labels, then you have to put the grid lines, so that it will help somebody to be able to look at it. I come and remove data labels, and then I check grid lines. At least somebody can look from the x-axis that is 10,000. So it means that in January we have something above 10,000. Why in do you guys even notice that there was a problem? This February is supposed to just appear once. It's supposed to appear many times. It's supposed to appear just once. It's okay. I understand. I'm going too fast. When you're using this method, you have to sum all the January. Okay, you sum all January and put as 1. You sum all February and put as 1. You sum all March and put as 1. Yeah, I'm going fast because I'm already thinking about pivot tables. Because with the pivot table, it will just do this thing for you. You don't need to be typing all these things. So tomorrow I'm going to see pivot tables. So hopefully it will solve this problem. So the next one is a column chart. A column chart is if you have many things to look at. So let's see, we are plotting our clients. Plot our clients. Let's do the first line against the revenue. I just click and hold the control key to select what I want. Sometimes if you're doing data cleaning and you don't need all these other ones, you can take them off if you don't really need them. I have not selected all these things. Yes. You want to say something?
Taking revenue less.
Pardon?
But you've taken the revenue lines less.
Yes, I got it. That's why. So I can come to insert. If I don't want to go to the community, I can just come straight to my column chart and choose column chart. With column chart, it gives you just the, some people call it this bar chart. It's actually a column chart because these are columns. Bars are the horizontal ones. So with this, you can see that Olivia was the best client. Or the client that gave us the highest income automatically. And then sometimes you may even want to sort. Okay. All right, that's fine. Do you want to check who sent a message? Maybe it's off. I hope this thing is recording. Huh? Okay. All right. So sometimes you sort, you will see it. You sort because now you can look and easily see. You could also sort this revenue from the highest to the lowest, right? Yeah. We saw sort. So let's just try it. I take Control Shift. I highlight the whole revenue column. I go to the Home tab I come to sort and filter. I sort largest to smallest. When I do that automatically, what happens? My batch automatically changes and begins with the highest person. And I was saying that was Olivia. Okay, I get the point. It was Olivia because I took just the first 10 that time. But when I sort now, everything changes. Like it gives me the first 10 in the whole data set, not in what I chose. So let me not confuse. Let me just go back. Let me just undo and copy these ones. Let me just copy those two so that I don't confuse. Let me just copy right here. Copy. Okay. And bring it here and paste like that. And then insert column chart. Yeah, that's it. So I can sort now. I sort this one. Just sort largest to smallest. It says you want to expand selection. I think yes, expand selection. It's asking me this question because I have not formatted this as a table. If I have formatted this as a table, it will not even ask, it will just sort it. Because last time when I sorted in this other space, when I sorted it here, you do not see anything prompting me to change it. Okay. This thing is really going to disturb me. So when I sort, you see that it sorts like this from beginning from the largest to the smallest. So this actually helps to see very well. You can still put your data labels if you want. You can put your axis titles. You can remove this chart title if you want to give the title in the bottom at the bottom. You can put your axis. I always like to just modify, make it nice by putting my axis solid line and make it black. No, that's not what I was supposed to take. Line. What did I click on? Okay, yes, come now. Click here. Color. Solid. No. Line, right? See, when you click on fill, it will give you the other thing. And then you can change the color. If you want this blue, you can right click, go to fill and change it. Click on it. If you want to format it also to 3D shape, you click on the bars or the columns, you right click, take format data series. Come here. You take 3D. 3D, you can choose your own 3D that you like. Maybe you like that one. You can come and take soft edges. If you want soft edges, you can increase the soft edges size. If you want it to glow, this is just for beauty. You can make it to glow. You can use a preset. If you want it to really glow. And can increase the size. You see. So this one is just how you can format it. You can put your titles here, just like we did. You can remove the grid lines. So you just play along with this. You can come to data labels. You see this arrow. If I click on this arrow, there are other options. Do I want it to be outside? Do I want data call out? I want it to be inside, you see, or I want it to be inside N, or more options. Depends on where you want these things to be. I don't want category name. I want check it. I want legendary key. All right, I want legendary key. It has not given the key here because it's just talking about revenue. Okay, so that's it for a column chart. This one you use it when you have things that are not too many. But when you have too many things, you use a pie chart. Sorry, you use a bar chart. You use a bar chart when you have too many things to show, or when the axis titles are too long. Because these ones, when the axis titles are too long, this Olivia will not. You can cross like this, or it can become diagonal, which might not be too good. But if you use a bar chart, it will solve that problem. For example, which one is even long here? Is it team name? Maybe team name is long. So if you take team name, right click right here, Take revenue. We're just giving insert. When I do recommended chart, Excel is telling me to use column, but bar is the best one here. Don't bother when you see the jet many times. It's because of what I already explained. That's why pivot tables are very important in data analysis in Excel, because it will save you all this trouble. When you once you create a pivot table, you see jet just once, you see Ruby just once, and the total income that Ruby brought. So you see that this is a bar chart now. If these names are long, the bar chart is the best. So at least today you already see how to the various type of the common charts that you are going to plot. Then for the last one, the tree map. Tree map is just to break down your thing in the descending order. Let's try the region this time around. Right click, call the control key, highlight, come to insert, and then take where is that tree map? Take recommended chart and take tree map. You see a tree map, right? It breaks it down also in descending order. You can also, but you need to sort this one because you are seeing that 13,000 is right here. So you need to also sort it. When you sort it, this one will go right up. So it breaks it down. I hope this tree map actually, because actually I'm not saying something else. Is it tree map? I'm definitely saying something else. This is a cluster. It's a funnel. This one is a funnel chart. The tree map is something else. It's a funnel chart. Let me see if there's a tree map here. No, there's no tree map. I think that one is in Power BI. I'm already mixing things up. The tree map just gives you the various things and the quadrant that they take. It's similar to a pie chart, but it does not have a circle. It has a square, and then each square has its own place. Like central will have its own place in the square. If the central is the biggest, you have the biggest part of the square. That one is the tree diagram. So, but these are not all the charts. These are not all. When you come to insert, you will see a lot. For example, you see that, okay, we've seen line, column. Okay, this is it. This is what I was talking about. Tree map, you see. Let's try it. Let's try it so that you understand much better. I don't know if you have it in normal Excel, but it is Microsoft 365. What is it trying to do now? Oh my God. Write down something. Let's highlight, and take insert and choose tree. Yeah, easy. So let's choose this one. You see what I was saying, right? That it has a square, and then the biggest one is the north. So as you can see, more clients came from the north. So here it's just telling you the various ones. You can choose something like this. I think you can also have data labels. I want to have where are those percentages? Values. Yes, I want to have the values. So it gives me the column, a region, and gives me the total income that came in. That's a tree map. Sorry for that mix up. The other one was the funnel chart. So you can just play along. You have this other one here. When you insert, when you point an arrow on it, it tells you actually what it does. This one is a histogram. See, even though they're calling it static chart here, it's a histogram, and they say that what it's supposed to explain to you what it does when you just point your mouse on it. Yeah, use this chart type to show statistical analysis of your data. So this one I've not used this because we don't have that kind of data. This one is used when you have data that is grouped. Okay, like you can have age groups, right? 5 to 10, 11 to 20. You want to see the various contributions of each age group. Are you getting the point? That's when you use a histogram. Okay. They're calling it static, so it's still for data analysis. Then this one is a scatter plot. Also mostly for data analysis. But let's try it for this guy and see. Let's try it for this guy. The region and the revenue. Let's try scattered plot here. You see that it still works, right? It works like a line graph, but it has the word dots. Get the point? Yes. So you can usually say data labels. You can put your error bars. Yeah. So this one is good. There's no way to connect the dots. In some places you can connect the dots together, but maybe I've not explored that in details. Because you're able to have an option to connect the dots. So you can change the various colors you see now, making most things now. You can even use it for teaching mathematics. You can use it to plot your graphs. Also use a pie chart to draw your Venn diagram things. All that. So there are many other charts here, like this one. It's a combo chart. So use this chart to highlight different types of information. Usually when the range of values in chart varies widely to you, when you have mixed types data. So I'll share this data set with you. You just play along with the graph to understand them better. Okay. Any question? Any question?
I think might have to go through
The video?
the recording before we pick out something
Exactly.
from it.
Okay.
Then I think I had something to ask from the beginning about the linking. I don't know, was it
Tables.
linking of pages or worksheet?
Linking of tables.
Or
Yeah, that's strictly mostly for when you're using a database like Access, all these databases, SQL. But we'll see something similar to that when we're doing Power Query. So Power Query will be a little bit different because with Power Query you have the same kind of data, but from different periods. Maybe from January to June, from July to December, that you have a different period, but the same data set. Sorry, the same headings, right? Let's say you're analyzing data for your school for the past 5 years, and it's in 5 different files. How would you put the data together? You go and copy the thousands of cells and come and paste under. Then you go and copy 2021 and come and paste under. Copy 2022 and come and paste under. You do other stress, or there's an easier way to just pull in all the data together, and then Excel does it automatically for you. That's where we'll see Power Query, which is a little bit different from connecting your tables together. When you go, like I said, that is the basis of data analysis. Once you know a bit of Excel, you can then go to do the other analysis softwares like SQL, Power BI, Postgres, depending on your career goals. There you will be able to see how you can link those two tables together. For example, in Power BI, you can have many tables from a particular business. You use those primary keys. When you link them together, you can then pick a column from this table and connect it to a column from another table and analyze the data.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, any other thing?
All of this analysis cannot go on Access.
You cannot analyze, like I said last time, data with Access. It's just a database where you store your data, collect your data and store. You can do some more analysis. You can generate some forms, you can generate some tables. But to do this complex analysis, you need to use an analytical software like Excel. So with Access, you can actually create, for example, if you're working in a business, you can create different tables for your different products, right? You can have a table for your different products. But those tables, you may not be able to connect them together because you may not have one unique table ID. You may not have one unique thing that is similar in those tables. Unless you're going to give an items ID. All the tables will have items ID so that you can connect them together. And